Yo, it's your boy Optic Chester here. Take it away.
Sure. Alright, Chester Henson here with a regional deck profile where I got 7th to the Louisville Regional playing pure Sky Striker. So I guess I'll go into the deck profile. So for the monsters, obviously play 3 Ray, it's pretty standard. Some people play 2, think it's very incorrect. 3 is definitely the number. For the hand traps, I played 3 bells. This card was alright. It's mainly for Goki, but I never played any, so it was alright. I stopped some invocations. I stopped some other cards, but this card's alright.
You decided out a lot?
I did decide out a lot. 3 Ash.
Best hand trap?
Best hand trap. Not really. Ogre, this card was pretty good.
Best hand trap.
Yeah, this card was really good. I stopped Mech Knights with this card. You know, just bunch of stuff. It's pretty good. And then the 1 Able for the combo. I think this card's crazy. Even if you draw it, if you draw Hornet Drones or engage whatever, you can get to the combo still. So it's not terrible to draw. And one time earlier in the game, I summoned a Unicorn and he went to the grave. I summoned this, brought back the Unicorn, and made a Topologic Bomber Dragon, and it like blew out my opponent. So this card was pretty good.
Did you miss Gamma?
Gamma is on the side deck. It's only good against Goki and like Pendulum, but I only brought it in once and only saw it once. So it was nothing great.
You like Bell better than Gamma?
Yeah, I like Bell better than Gamma. That's it for the monsters. I think it was like 13, 15 monsters. But spells, 3 engage, obviously.
Why not 2?
We like playing all of the good cards, so we don't play 2. 3 Hornet Drones. This card is ridiculous with the Ibly. It's a 1-card Boar Sword or Topologic Bomber Dragon. 3 Widow Anchor. Card was crazy. 2 Area Zero. 2 Multi-Roll. 1 Hercules base. Funny story about this card. I played against a True Draco in my last round and decked him out because I equipped this to one of his guys and he couldn't attack me directly, so that was pretty cool. Eagle Booster, this card's really good. Save me a lot of times. Because usually this deck has a turn 1 setup, and then you can have this to so you don't die, and then you just win. Because if you get past turn 1 with this deck, you just win 95% of the time. It's crazy. At 1 Afterburner, not 2, because 1's just good enough. 1 Shark Cannon, this card's good. I summoned a few Kagaris with this card, so it was really good. 2 Terraforming, not 3. I probably want to play 3. This card's really good because like getting to Area 0 is like a really good starter card, so it was really good. Should probably play 3 though. 1 Rhoda, and then this regional, I just kind of assumed I was gonna play a lot of Mirror and like Trickstar and stuff, so I opted to main 2 of this card, and I also thought I was gonna see a lot of Draco, which I main 3 MST instead of Called by the Grave. Called by the Grave really isn't that great in this deck because this deck can play through hand traps other than Reaper. So I'm sure no one mains Reaper. So I mean, this was it was all right. I only saw it like once, but when I did, it was fine. That's it for the spells.
Did you miss Jamming Waves?
Not really. The reason I didn't play a Jamming Wave in this, yeah, because I was main 3 of this card, but because usually if you add the Jamming Waves, they can just flip their cards preemptively, so it kind of sucks. And then for the traps, I played 3 Impermanents. This card was really crazy. Except for the main deck is 41. For the extra deck, played 3 red, 3 blue. Some people play 2, and that is definitely incorrect. 3 of this card is actually just the stones. 2 green. This card was really good. Sometimes when I got people troll me, I go into this card and they would like attack it, not knowing that it gets the effect, and like just send a ray out from my deck or whatever, and just it was crazy. This card's pretty good, and this card is also really good in time.
Would you consider playing 3 for any reason?
Probably not. The extra deck's really tight because I play Ibly, but I probably wouldn't play 3. 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, Kashik for the combo, 2 Mermaids also for the combo. Boar Sword, this card is ridiculous. And then Bomber Dragon. I only summoned this once, but when I did, it won me the game, so that was dope. So that's the extra for the side deck. 1 Jamming Waves. I brought this in for Draco, Altergeist, stuff like that. 2 Evenly Match because True Draco is an awful matchup, so I played this. 2 Twin Twitchers, probably should have been 3. I cited this card in a lot, but I just never saw it. But whatever, I guess. 3 Gamma and the driver. This card was good. I played it against Pendulum, and I kind of blew him out with it, with his like Electromite or whatever. But I don't know. It probably should have been. There was a card I was thinking about. I don't know. This probably shouldn't have been in there. 3 Mind Crush. This card was crazy.
Did you miss it in the main?
Yeah, especially this thing, because I was scared of Goki. I didn't want to main this card and not be a hand trap and just go second, and this card is bad. But like, this card was crazy against all the rogue decks, like the Mirror, Altergeist, the Invoke decks, and Draco. Yeah, this card is really good against those decks. And then different dimension ground for the Goki. But I never played any Goki. I played against a Danger deck. This was pretty good against. So, and I said I didn't once, but I don't know. This card was it's pretty good. And that's it for the deck. Shout outs to Gym Playmats and Dex Protection. Shout outs to the team. And shout out to my boy Clifton, cameraman. Shout out to all my friends. And yeah.